Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Super Jerry 27's Nerd Cave. We're talking about video games, comic books, action figures, social commentary, and mostly nerd things. I will ask this of you. If you somehow found my page, you are one of 84% of viewers that is not subscribed to my channel. So if you have the time, like the content, want to help some old fat guy out, please like and subscribe. I will definitely appreciate that. But you are not here to hear me talk about my fat self or my subs. You're here to wonder, of all the Star Wars games ever created, which ones are my top five. Now, the stack here is my top five. It's not your top five. It's not this person's top five. It's not George Lucas's top five. It's my top five. There will be games on the not on this list that I enjoyed the hell out of, that I love, that just don't have the same nostalgia that these five games have. Uh, I'm just saying, your game might not be on this list, and I apologize. I'm sure I've played it. I'm sure I loved it, and I'm sure there's a reason why it's not on the list on this list. But let's start. Let's go back way to the days of the Nintendo 64. 3D gaming was a new thing, and George Lucas was starting to ramp up uh, the hype train for Star Wars so that he could release The Phantom Menace in 1999. So in 97, he released the special editions in theaters along with toys. And then I want to say in 98, or maybe it was before the special editions. I don't know the exact timeline, but just a huge crossover. Video games, books, comic books, and Hasbro action figures came out. Star Wars Shadow of the Empire. Shadows of the Empire. And I remember going to Toys R Us because they kind of had a release date, when they were allowed to be put on the shelves. And I remember rushing there so I could get Dash Rendar, Prince Zizer, like all the awesome toys that I'm yet to pull from my room in one of these tubs. Sorry, my Switch just kind of it went on sleep mode. I'm like, playing Proteus. But anyways, first person shooter developed by LucasArts, obviously. Only on the Nintendo 64, maybe PC. But this is a fun just reminder of where we came from. I just remember reading the books, reading the comics, getting the toys. It's just great memories with this. Now, I will be honest, I didn't get a Nintendo 64 until probably a decade or so later. So I haven't played this game until after all the amazingness happened, and I still liked it. Yes, it's hard. Yes, it's clunky. And yes, that IGN, or fuck IGN, but yes, that IG-88 fight is a fucking piece of shit. But put on the cheats and enjoy some nostalgia. So that's the oldest game on my list. These are the newest games on my list. You can kind of figure out in your head which ones they were. It does come from Disney Star Wars, unfortunately. I hate Disney Star Wars. There's only three things good that have come from Disney Star Wars: these two games, Rogue One, and Mandalorian Season 2. Everything else has been hot garbage, and I simply can't wait to watch the Acolyte fail. But those games are Respawn Entertainment's amazing story-based Souls-like Jedi Survivor and Jedi Fallen Order games. This is the first title, and when it came out, it rocked my socks. Like, the story's amazing, the combat's amazing, the graphics were amazing. Like, I gave a shit about Cal Kestis. There were no dumbass politics in this game, or if they were, they weren't blatant. Like, hey, look, Trump is MODOK. It's like, fuck you. Be at least nuanced, for fuck's sake. And then Jedi Survivor was just as good. Unfortunately, at launch, Jedi Survivor was buggy as fuck. So I was smart. I waited a month or two, got it on the cheap, got all the updates and stuff that took up most of my Series X hard drive. Like, holy shit, when I beat the game, I cleared half my hard drive because I deleted it. The only thing I did not like about Jedi Survivor was how the story intertwined with Star Wars The High Republic, which I believe is fully hot shit garbage fan fiction that just deserves to be thrown into the sun. But let me know what you think. Now the next games are all on the Xbox 3 X OG Xbox. Sorry. I'm sure you can download them onto the OG or the Xbox 360 Series X. This one originally released on the original Xbox. A game I did not pick up at the time. I had to find it and hunt for it because I heard it was excellent. And then, Limited Run Games made a upgraded version of it for the PS4/PS5, which I picked up. This one is still sealed, but I picked up one off Limited Run Games for like 12 cents and a toenail. So I'm playing that one. I love this game. This game probably came out when I was still very averse to first-person shooters because I was used to the third-person over-the-shoulder from Resident Evil, Cold Fear, and the like, Silent Hill. So when I did finally get into this, it brought back amazing memories of Attack of the Clones, and just my time and my existence when that movie came out was just amazing. Living in Colorado, living it up, having a great time is good times that will never be had again, unfortunately. But I played it and beat it on the OG Xbox maybe 10, 11 years ago. And I started playing it again, streaming it just because I love this game so much. It's a first person, non co op, squad based shooter, so you can control the other clones or commandos in the game to get them to go stuff. You're doing levels from the start of the Clone Wars at the Attack of the Clones, like kind of through what happens to Revenge of the Sith. It's amazing. If I remember right, you actually get Order 66 in this too, but I don't remember because it's been a decade or so. But I probably will get back to streaming it, even though I don't know if they ramped up the difficulty or if I just got shittily idly diddly at games, because there were some moments in this, if you watch the past streams, like, fuck, dude, what am... Oh! Now, up next is a licensed movie tie-in title for Revenge of the Sith, Episode 3. Now, this movie does boast the greatest lightsaber battle of all time, and that will never be topped. I don't give a fuck what they're saying about the Acolyte. This one will never be topped. So in this one, you play certain missions from the movie and like kind of new ones in the game. You can play as Obi-Wan and Anakin Skywalker. And the coolest thing about this game, and it gives like a what-if scenario, when you get to the final level and you're playing as Anakin, you can beat Obi-Wan. And when you beat Obi-Wan, it unlocks this awesome non-canon ending where Anakin is normal, ruling the galaxy. Like, just that alone is worth the price of admission. But this is a great action platformer hack and slash game. Like, it is forgotten a lot on lists. Made by the Collective. That's probably why. But it is a great game, and I need to see if it's backward compatible for the Series X, because if it is, I might stream this motherfucker. Unfortunately, it'll be streamed on Twitch, but then I'll save it and put it on YouTube. I can't stream off my Series X onto YouTube just yet. Now, this title, I just moved to Arizona, and I remember pre-ordering it because I simply could not wait for this game. It takes place thousands of years before A New Hope and the Clone Wars. Star Wars was still hyped. Like, I don't believe we'd gotten Revenge of the Sith yet. So this was non-movie tie-in, a BioWare make-or-break game, and it made them, or the people at least worked on this game. BioWare now is a soulless husk of what it used to be, and I am legitimately not excited for the remake. I know it got purchased by Embracer Group, and hopefully they'll scrub away that woke bullshit modern audiences crap and just give us a one-for-one, graphically upgraded, maybe better combat, same story, fucking title. I know Final Fantasy Rebirth is kind of switching shit up with the story. They can do that here, but just don't give me modern day politics. I don't want to play modern. If I want to play modern day politics, I'll watch CNN and fucking play Russian roulette with myself, because fuck that shit. This is an amazing, I don't even want to say action RPG. Maybe action / real time, because you have to hit a button. Your turn has to happen. Then you do the slash or the force move. This combat did get ported over to Dragon Age Origins, which is another fucking amazing game from BioWare. BioWare is amazing up until they were purchased by EA Games. And then EA Games prison raped the fuck out of them and ruined it. Sorry, that's just how I feel. EA and Activision, when they buy up these companies, they absorb them and turn them into hot, juicy shit. Those are my top 5 games after that just stunning fucking, yeah, go EA, right? But this is my favorite Star Wars game of all time. If the remake is made correctly and I'm still alive when it comes out, because they're probably scrapping it and restarting, that is my favorite Star Wars game of all time. Now I know I missed Force Unleashed. Love Force Unleashed. Too short. Star Wars Battlefront 1 and 2, PlayStation 2, Xbox, original Xbox. Loved those games, but I only played the campaign because I didn't have the internet back then and I had no fucking friends. That's life, you know. Great games though, like totally great games. The new Battlefront, eh. Number 2 is okay. The campaign was good, eh. Didn't fucking wow me or make my dick hard or anything. It was just eh. The Star Wars games on the original GameCube, amazing games, but I suck at flight sims. Not good at it. I don't know why. I drive well, but maybe that's because I just do cruise control. So let me know in the comments. You can bash me if you like, but those are my top 5 Star Wars games that I will be playing on May the 4th. Which this video should be dropping about that time. So like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'm very curious to see what games I may have missed or that you are absolutely in love with, like I am. Take care now. Bye bye then.